Nagaland.
Nagaland.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. We are left out of the last games of Battle Round by India. You guys are watching Hornbill Esports Championship presented by the Association of Nagaland. My name is with me has been joined by Elusivity again because we're back for a short delay.
jam-packed, and by seeing how the points table is looking right now, I'm really pumped to see what actually lies ahead next to upcoming matches in the Grand Final. So far, Autobotz have been selling to their fullest and the machine is like there is nobody who can take it now except some of the people who are just taking behind them. But the question is that
changing. And if that happens, that could be really, really big. But here you go, the fourth match. Leon is right up in front of your screens. Let's see who's going to come out swinging in this game.
it is going to be an important game. Kohima. This is going to be the second last game of this entire Grand Finals. And once again, we can start with the golden map of Vero. This is a flag and ESAN coming into the picture with a total of 70 points with 44 elements in their name. Not much difference. 12 points is what ESAN going to need to equalize with Autobotz. But for them to beat Autobotz, they have to go for some early contention or just pray to God that Autobotz can take an early exit in the map of Vero.
Absolutely. For that to happen, I think there should be some flashes happening soon. But I think because the course of these two games, specifically this one and the next one coming up, the pace is going to be a little bit different than yesterday, and also from the course for how we started today as well. So the circle is going to distinguish a lot of hovering around this area. You can already see this is Bonsai. They are going to get challenged by WHO. But it has started. You can see UFP shots, but this is in that way that we know how to make progress.
Sometimes it's annoying, but it's okay. I mean, for initial weapons, for initial fights, you do get to see some sort of actions and all like that. This is all on TBW. But most of the TBW, they have had their own fair shares of their game, like the map of Miramar. Every time it's collided, there's going to be some of big setback to osmosis, but I mean, they're already way too down out there in the overall rankings. It kind of doesn't bother me much. To end the tournament on a good note is what I really thought they were supposed to do, looking forward at least in the final two games, because you've got enough amount of break before these matches, and now I really kind of thought that we'll get the reset for osmosis.
ESAN is fighting, and if ESAN fight against the worst ESAN points, because one team is fought short, he's fighting, and that is Autobotz.
That ESAN, they're lacking in numbers. This is something that they are be really concerned about. If you want to get points, you're going to be very cheeky, very smart with every move that you're taking right now. Into the game of Shürho, you don't get second choices. That you win this map as well. 40 teams, 43 players in contention, but the winner has to be one. TSN, they are looking forward to get closer to the top 3 as much as possible to grab these points, and also smartly and sneakily grab as many finishes as possible. Those elements are going to help add some more points in the overall ranking, really make it closer to the new destiny against our boys. If ESAN is grab this match is going to be tough for them to cover all those points last match and back this championship to go for their side. So they better be ready, they better be prepared for what's
in this spot, I would be in a big fight. Otherwise, it's going to be say problematic at all right now because we have
once you have done around this entire flight happening behind Mikado is the arena Mr. Round and said it still remains the compounds. All the teams inside those hardcovers would be really happy with it. But our team goes out to you with the hardcover. It's now time finding those covers. They are only to find the watch all of them. With the hardcovers, the hardcovers will be very just as we speak out of the
alongside what we got this has certainly become a lot more interesting than we thought it would be.
One thing that is concerned GSM is we are in that second part of what to do because once you have the confidence that they can go in and fight with the players right now. The one thing that TSN needs to push in this game is like that seems to have success to them. Right now, so many correct Lord around you. Remember, we construct capitalize the areas of Hornbill Esports as well as essentially focus out in the open, trying to find out those one single solo survival players of Bandai Esports or any other team with your open 20% get capitalization on.
No, what is all about?
And there's a compound still there which I'm certain that all the members surviving this area, and I think we can convert this into a big game. As he gets the trick on the edge, someone is seen, someone's seen now, it's good that the players can get conversions. Only have to they are also contention. I'm sure they won't be second or third that first spot. I know first spot, where is Autobotz is the question because Autobotz holds the key. Autobotz not inside the circle before 8 shots get gone, big problem. And remember, he should have twice done this scoring score might have a contribution for last circle.
Might be a correct because they have to beat starting out that Helix that will be taking down ESAN. I don't think they survived for long with Master Boy. Survives that most of them is backed up by TPW. Gradually making off everybody taking down and it feels like SCG he says just more than outstanding. Five finishes back down. Strong and steady.
Again, have to go to 6 elimination. On an average, lobster. Is the good stuff. organized stuff and lost numbers, which is going to cause a big problem. If Nora's card is safe, my plan is happening. Otherwise, I think that I don't think it's a solution to Autobotz's positioning.
Once again, we look forward to a points to create the buffer as ESAN had got so many points by Nagaland, which does give an opportunity for Autobotz to use the buffer points themselves.
Ada Wi-Fi password ada enggak?
अझै त जल्दी जाओले ट्राई नगरे ने
जल्दी जाओ
डान्स गरो
सो Wi-Fi password din.
डान्स गरो Oh, you don't know what that they are using for the game. I don't think so. Oh yeah.
Even we are not sure what is happening. Oh, that piece.
Shorty created, right, along with the 9 goals.
Thank you.
Impact, that was the impact we had in this game. Like, specifically, he played really smart. We have to go to team stats right now, right? He's going to explain this. So, Kami, they have leaders in the first, but he did not. He made sure he could get some extra points. Which, of course, it doesn't matter for 4 explorers, right? We know that 4 explorers have exhausted the chances of getting attention for that championship spot. But the way they have made sure we have seen 2.2 goals for 4 explorers is what I think, right? And the intent is so good that I think I had to mention this point. That's why I highlighted it.
Thank you. Job today. It does feel like sometimes when you have nothing to lose, you just go overboard, you do something extraordinary, and all of your fears, you just put them there and you just put some love your next love there that zone right now basically have realized what they can walk away with, they can walk away with good position points and ending. But you know what? We will be jumping on to the next page, to the very last game of this Hornbill Esports Championship to BGMI just right over there.
Those were the 5 titles that were hosted in this second season of the Hornbill Esports Championship. Tonight, we have a very important person amongst us in the form of Madam Zhalie, the Economic Advisor of NEC under the Ministry of Honor. Let's all first give her a big hand. Thank you, ma'am, for coming and gracing this occasion. I know it was a first of its kind experience for you, and we are really grateful that God brought you to this place tonight. And I'm sure he'll give you an insight into what's going on in the minds of these young people in our, particularly in our northeastern states. Well, these are the young, energetic people whom we have witnessed today from across the country. And we are grateful to the participants for coming all the way, in spite of the difficulties I know you would have faced in your flights, trains, or even in your lodgings and fooding. But thank you for coming. We are so grateful to you. Tonight our program is very simple. We shall first of all start with an address by the Esports Association of Nagaland, which is behind this particular tournament. So I would like to invite Mr. Avituo, the president of ESAN, Esports Association of Nagaland, to take the stage. Teja.
Again on season 2 of the Hornbill Esports Championship, my heart is filled with gratitude and pride. First and foremost, we thank God for His grace and guidance throughout the entire journey, from planning to execution and through every exhilarating moment of competition. This evening, we are deeply honored to have with us our distinguished guest, Madam Shürho, Economic Advisor, Northeastern Council under the Ministry of Government of India. Madam, your presence signifies a powerful recognition of the potential of esports in the Northeast. Your support and leadership encourage us to continue building platforms that uplift our youth and open doors to new frontiers of opportunity. This championship has been a celebration of talent and discipline. From mobile, BGMI, eFootball, eChess, and FC25, every player displayed remarkable focus, sportsmanship, and competitive spirit. Whether you walk out as champions or as learners tonight, each one of you has played an important role in strengthening the esports culture of Nagaland. Our sincere appreciation goes to the Department of Youth Resources and Sports Government of Nagaland, whose vision and support continue to drive the growth of esports in our state. Their commitment to youth-centric initiatives like this championship gives our players a stage to shine. To our sponsors and partners, Nagaland Doors, Imprint, Lenovo, and our homegrown brand Nagi, thank you for believing in this movement and standing behind the dreams of our young gamers. We also acknowledge our special guests from the wider esports fraternity, managers, professional players, influencers, the mobile and BGMI casters, analysts, and creators. Your presence brings immense value, elevates the standard of an event, and inspires our local talent to dream bigger. Behind this grand stage stand many quiet heroes: the referees, broadcast teams, production staff, technical crew, coordinators, and volunteers. Your dedication has ensured that Season 2 ran smoothly, and we owe much of its success to your hard work. To our champions, a big congratulations. May you carry this victory with humility and use it as fuel to reach even greater heights. And to those who did not win, remember, esports is a journey. Every match, every defeat, every comeback builds the champion within you. As we close this season, let us look forward with renewed purpose. Hornbill Esports Championship is not just an event, it is the beginning of a movement. Together with the players, the community, the government, and partners, we are shaping an ecosystem where Nagaland can emerge as a powerhouse of esports talent. Thank you once again, Madam Shürho, for gracing us with your presence and for inspiring our youth. May God bless each and every one of you. We look forward to welcoming you all again for an even more exciting season 2. Thank you.
We have amongst us, the presence of Madam Sinaro, who is the Development Commissioner of our state, and also the Commissioner and Secretary of Youth Resources and Sports, Sri Anthony Nguli, who is an athlete, but certainly not an esports athlete. Thank you so much for coming. We have with us today our sponsors, the Lenovo team. We are thankful to you for being with us, even in the last season. And in the seasons to come, we'll be looking forward to bigger and greater collaboration and partnership. Thank you so much for coming. We have our media friends who has been always with us. Thank you so much for coming. Before we go on to the next phase of the program, that is the prize distribution, our judges are still tallying the points, so we'll wait a while. During that time, we will have a very important address to be given by our Madam Shürho. Please take a few minutes of your time and share your thoughts with us, ma'am.
This was not expected. In fact, I came for other things. Of course, it's government-related things. But thanks to the youth and Youth and Sports Department for inviting me here. With me, Madam Iyer is there, Muli is also there, and my friends, my colleagues, and the youngsters. I saw the enthusiasm with which even the people sitting there were clapping and shouting when, you know, somebody dies or somebody got injured. Basically not because the other person died, but because the other person is the winner, right? So in games we have winners and losers. A game is always a building block of life. One of the building blocks of life. So just wanting to share this small experience with games that, you know, we all had played. In our days, and even now so, we used to say that, you know, what's going to bring, what livelihood, what income will games bring? So my younger brother was very good in football. So every time was football. So one fine day my father said, you either play football or you go out of this house. So if you continue to play football, I'll kick you out of the house because this is not going to bring you any livelihood. So but over the years, now in fact as parents, we are encouraging our kids, our sons and daughters to take up sports. Not only for health and wellness, but also for income generating activities. So coming to today's function, when we came, it was an eye-opener for all of us. This particular game that we're talking about is what we have been fighting, we as parents. We have been telling our kids not to play because it's you'll become addicted to it, number one. It'll distract you from your studies. This is not going to bring you anything. This is what we have been talking about, right? But in the process, as we move on, we are even promoting, me standing here, who is against this kind of game, is also promoting training on AVGC, audio visual gaming comics. So we are going to conduct training on that for our youths of northeastern states. So there is potential in everything. Right. Now, how did we get to have heroines and number 4s and all this high, you know, heavy drugs? When we use these in battlefields, when my comrade is dying and injured and so painful, I have to give some, you know, medicine. So we develop these kind of medicine and we give, right? But it's us human beings who are misusing it sometimes. Likewise, any sports or any other thing, even eating for that matter, eating if we do not control can be harmful for us, isn't it? Overeating can be uncontrolled, overeating can be harmful for us. Just like that, any activities, when it is not controlled, can be harmful for us. So, the youths, you, everyone, if you are committed to something, see the pros and cons, and do it in such a way that it doesn't harm your health, but it promotes you as a person, it completes you as a person. And life is a tough game. Wherever you go, whatever you do, like, you know, you have to make so many choices. choices, and those choices are not pleasant every time. You have seen dropouts. See, we call dropouts. But there are so many people who do not complete their studies but have become very famous, who are motivational speakers, who are fitness gurus, who are dietitians that we all follow, right? Social media is something that everything has been brought to this tablet. So you and I, where God has given us the ability to think and to decide and to learn, whatever we do, like today's game, many of you, your parents might have discouraged you, but still you keep on doing it. And today you came for final. And I've seen, you know, people from outside coming, people from outside of the Northeast coming. And some of you are even sponsored by the government. So when you try to do something good, which is acceptable to people, which is good for you, then the whole universe gang up to make you a success. How wonderful that is. So if you believe in yourself, if you think that you're doing good, if you feel you can achieve something, and you see that today, in fact today we were talking about one person, he's opened a clinic, he's a doctor, he's opened a clinic. So when they start opening the clinic, and they didn't have anything, it was just a dream. Then, you know, they started writing down what they will have. Like hospitals, you know, when you are opening a private hospital, there's so many things that has to be put in place. So when you write down, so the friend was saying, I was very ashamed because he was writing down all these things, and we can never, I thought we can never achieve those things. But we have, over the years, have achieved it, we have grown. So like that, if you have the dream, and if you're very clear in your dream, even writing, even being a poet, novelist, cyclist, marathon runners, I mean, you're talking about sports, then arts, difficult. But then there is always a path where, you know, you can succeed. Even, I mean, I'm speaking it with youths now. So, like I said about the drugs, also about so many other things. You just have to understand where to go, how to go, where to stop. Right? If it is good for you, good for your health, good for your system, good for your family, then it is good. And good for your friends and human beings, then it is good. Many Nobel Prize winners were mocked by their colleagues for doing what they were doing. But they believed, they pursued. So you and I have the ability to do that, to see and to assess. And if we pursue, we are going to be victorious, one day or the other. So you pursue your dream, no doubt, but in such a way that it does not disrupt your health, your faculty, or your family. That is the most important thing. Because we have to grow from within us. See, water, no? Water, if it is stagnant, it becomes dirty, it becomes unusable. But a flowing water with the stream water which is flowing, which springs out, which comes out, that is the life for all of us. So like that, when you have something in your mind to do something, you have to flow. In order for you to flow, whatever that you have taken up, for you to do has to have this multiple rippling effect, positive rippling effect. You do that. So today I'm glad, I'm so happy I'm thankful to the sports department for inviting me here. I just came and when I saw this, I was kind of also laughing. Why? Because oh my God, of all the games I'm here for the E game, But then there are potentials all over the world. People are playing, but don't lose track. You can do multiple things. You can be good in many sports. You can still be good in whatever, maybe you're an entrepreneur, businessman, school teacher, college teacher, worker, corporate worker, banker. You can be any. You can have multiple hobbies, multiple source of income. Do that. I know of one girl, one lady. She's in Bangalore. She's from Mizoram. One very good singer, 2 fitness trainer, wellness and motivational speaker. Think about that. And she's earning from all of this, like that. You can have these multiple things stacked and do it from there, pursue your dreams. I wish you all the best and thank you.
Youngsters here who are today with us will take that in the positive stride and imbibe it in their lives. Well guys, we are all waiting for the prizes to be announced. I'm sure you are already aware of some of the winners, but certainly BGMI is something which is yet to be announced, so you may not be aware. To do the honors, I will now give time to our MC for today, Miss Lima Kamla, and she'll take up from there. Okay, so you'll be standing there or coming up here, it's up to you. Please take over, and here on, I hand over the mic to you. Thereafter, it's all entertainment and bazaar only. Enjoy the night, guys. Thank you.
We have Shürho, Zhalie, Sebastian. Kindly come up on stage to receive your prize. Can we cheer up for Shürho, Zhalie? Second runners-up, Khoveto, Vero. Can we give up for Khoveto, Vero? Now I call upon first runners-up, Iloto Seb. The champion of E-Chess, Avituo, Nagi. Now I call upon Avituo, Nagi, the winner of E-Chess Champion. That's our award winner, World Cosplay Simp Champion. 5x South Indian Championship of Cosplay Grand Prize winner, Dota 2 International World Champion. Now, I call upon the first runner-up of Mobile Legends, Team Elusivity. National. Can we cheer it up for our champions as Team SSX Team Official? For FC25 is Mr. Sar Songja. Chemicals. Vizokho. Now we have know-how keep Jin. Of e-football, Mr. Zhalie. Autobotz. SEG Esports. SEG Esports. Esports. I call upon Autobotz. Can we cheer up for our winners?